It is so funny that today is this day. Instagram has this new thing that you have memories. And I'm scrolling through it because I'm doing stories, hyping up for my day. Because what's happening today is monumental for me personally and also for like this movement I've been building for what turns out to be 4 years. So today is the first day of the Women of Video virtual event. Now it's actually supposed to be an in-person thing, but due to like economic hardship and sponsor budgets and kind of some limitations that we have as women, I had to make it a virtual event and it's fine. But what's so funny to me about this, so I'm going through these like memories and this one pops up. This is how it all started. The Women of Video live stream. Partnered with TubeBuddy, who is no longer our partner. In fact, they don't really exist as much anymore. And StreamYard, who of course is part of the Women of Video virtual event. And it's just so funny to me because 4 years, I've been doing this for 4 years. What a monumental marker that we have like heading into this 2-day weekend that we're celebrating 4 years of Women of Video virtual event. Bringing women together to tell their stories, to inspire other women to start and keep creating on YouTube and other video platforms. And now this event is gonna be jam-packed with 34 amazing creators who are focused on helping the viewers and you like watch and learn how to do something really specific in their industry, whether it's like, I wanna grow a vlogging channel or a beauty channel or a family channel. I wanna know how to grow more on Instagram, Facebook, live streaming, Discord. I wanna make money with affiliates, with sponsorships, with merchandise. Like there's tons of content. And what's actually super funny too is that one of my keynote speakers was on that live stream with me, Jessica Stansberry. And it's just such a fun, crazy, cool, like full circle situation that I'm having this morning. And so I'm really excited about it. So come with me through this event as like we're producing it behind the scenes, like what's going on here and like how we make this 2-day thing happen. Because I'm so monumentally excited about it. I've been nervous, I've been stressed, I've been all the things this week, but I'm glad it's here. And I cannot wait to share it with you. We are 54 minutes away from this. My presentation's done, which is one of the things I had to get up early to finalize. Graphics for everybody are up, but this looks is done. Like the only thing I have left to do is some ROS stuff, run of show, to make sure the team knows what to do. So worried. This is all the things. All right, I want to show you something I'm using. So I'm using ChatGPT to write copy for our run of show about our sponsors. I'm not 100% sure like what I want to say for this. So I'm trying to let AI give me a good starting point so that I can make it easier. This has saved our butt through this conference because we've used it to like summarize bios, come up with really good descriptions for everyone's sessions because they're kind of giving us like inconsistent looks and feels and like, or really short blurbs about what the sessions are about. So it's been able to like really fill in what we need. So I don't have to be a copywriter. I can just have like a good base and modify as necessary. So that's been awesome.
These are like the fancy numbers that you want to know.
So it's happening. The keynote is going on. And of course, there's already a tech problem I got to figure out. Our chat isn't working in the keynote. So fingers crossed we can get this figured out. But I'm so excited. No going back now. Okay. Update. We are on session 2. So we've been in the keynote, the first session, and then we're on the second session. And I feel like I've got a solid rhythm of how I'm setting everything up. What I do once, the moment I go off screen and the speaker takes over and they've got their slides and everything going, I go set up all of my tabs in a window for the next one, then I minimize it and put it down. Now I have to have 4 things up in order for this to work. So let me show you what these are. Okay, so I have 4 tabs in a window. So this is the StreamYard link for the session with the person. I have my use screen up, which is like the title of their session, because I have to hit this gigantic go live button down here when it's time. I have their session to make sure I have to check it, like make sure we're good to go. And then I have the run of show, which is like where I read my notes and we have housekeeping and make sure everything works the way that it is supposed to. So that's what I make sure is all ready to go when I sign up for, so that we can make sure all of the things are working and flowing the way that they're supposed to.
A long time. Let's see, here we go. I'm gonna jump out so she can just start where she was because she has a lot to share. So, awesome. Thanks for being here.
Billion views every single day. And more than 70% of YouTube watch time, like we said, is already through mobile short.
So we hit the glasses part of the day because I've been staring at my screen since like 5:30 a.m. and it is 1:09. We are officially in afternoon count mode. We have 3 presentations to go. One of them is mine. So I'm going to be presenting about how to grow an educational channel, and I'm excited. It's a new presentation, but also like nervous because it's a new presentation. But I'm just looking forward to like getting it out there and being there for the peeps who are in there. We've had some solid attendance. It's been a lot of people floating in and out. Hopefully with any luck, this means though that people will be joining the membership to get those replays, because part of the reason I did all of this wasn't just because I want to bring people together, because women are badass people who need to do big things. It's also to make money, because we need to support each other as women creators, and money's how that happens. So trying to build out that program. And I really think that what we're doing with the Women in Video community is like massively helpful. Like we are deep diving. Like we have some baller sessions like planned. I feel like I need to pull these up. One sec shall we? Let's see what we got here. Look at what sessions we have coming up. Right here. Upcoming trainings. We have Boost Your Video Content with Influencer Marketing, training session for video creators about managers, from a manager's perspective, like how to be a better creator so your manager can like make you more money. How to use AI as a video creator, and website do's and don'ts. Like these are just a couple of the things people can expect from this membership. Weekly office hours every Friday. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Our team's gonna be there to help you. Any video questions are like, does this video look good? How can I make this better? What's my thumbnail situation? Can you do a channel review for me? I really need to figure out what to do better with my shorts and make these work. What monetization options do I have? There are so many questions you can ask in this office hour situation. So it's definitely, I think, gonna be pretty good, pretty worth it. Plus you get the video podcast will be there that I've been making. I've been recording it since the video podcast since the beginning. So I have like 160 something of these podcasts. There's that. So far so good. I hope it's going well. I hope if you're watching it, you watched it, you go watch the sessions. Get the link in the description below. Watch those replays. What do you think? Like let me know down below. I want to know how it went. What'd you think? Okay, so I'm getting ready for my session, which is after this. And it's so funny to me because we're dealing with some funny issues, like links not working like for chats, but then they're actually working. But my biggest fear through this has been that speakers wouldn't show up because like they didn't get an email or whatever it is. Every single one has showed up, but I am so freaking happy about that. So now I'm just gonna sit here on my phone and scroll my slides to make sure I'm ready. So yeah, doing that. It's happening. About to go live. It's the last sessions, but not the closing, which I still have to do. So then I get to not stare at a screen anymore. And I'm really looking forward to this. This is an amazing day. So much learning, so much fun, so many great questions. Like I'm here for this. And I cannot wait to help people with my session, which is growing an education-based YouTube channel. Again, the niche category. So wish me luck. I also don't know if there'll be any footage of this because it's really hard to shoot B-roll when you're recording yourself. All right. So Sunday, yesterday went great, like as great as it could go. We had minor to no technical issues. People really enjoyed the sessions, doing awesome. Sunday, however, we had time change last night. You know, every mother and human being's worst nightmare. It's such an archaic thing. I really wish we would get rid of it. But we had time change last night. And so all of the sessions in Uscreen didn't account for that. And so they were also just how to fix that. And then we're scrambling to get some last minute things done so that we can make sure everything works the way that it's supposed to. And we're just all tired because it was a long day yesterday. And then to like ice my cake, it's snowing. It's not that I don't like snow. It's just, it makes you want to cuddle and watch Little Women all day. It doesn't make you want to be ambitious. So I'm slightly worried that like no one's gonna show up. They're gonna forget. They're gonna show up at 10 and it's gonna be a whole thing. So wish me luck. We have 2 sessions happening at the same time and I didn't want to interrupt it. Oh my gosh. So it's still happening, which is fine. We're at the lunch and learn. The sessions have been great still, good questions. We just had to ultimately decide, because we're having so many communication issues and people not getting stuff and all of these things, to let it be free for the week. Like it's not the people's fault that they can't get into the sessions. Like if they can't find their stuff, like this is a quirkier situation because everything started off on Eventbrite because we were supposed to be doing this all in person and then we had to switch to virtual. And so like doing it all through Uscreen, which is not a problem. It was just like the communications were quirky and people have really like intense like spam filters and blocking and it goes into stuff. So it can get difficult to find. And so like we've been trying to communicate the best way to do things and get access to stuff. But ultimately, like I just had to do that. It just didn't feel right to do it any other way. Also, I feel like calling the Women of Video membership that we're launching a membership is a bad idea. So I think I'm gonna lean into like mastermind as what we're doing because I feel like that's better. because we have the office hours to come together and answer questions and talk about stuff. We're gonna have the monthly trainings. We have the community. We have resources and stuff. Like I think the mastermind just sounds more right for what it is. Like not trying to be bougie or anything like that, but it is like I want what I'm paying for. And like a mastermind is like, I think worth our $20, $25 a month to join in on this. So I think that is what I'm coming to. So I'm just over here like on my floor, like literally like it's over there happening. I'm having like a Monday on a Sunday. Like I said, I'm just really thrown off by everything. But I'm so grateful for the team for being with me. Melody, she taught about Amazon, like being an Amazon influencer. And then I had Caroline doing her jam. And I love that she just gets so excited to talk to everybody afterwards. And that she's just so nice and like together and having so much fun, getting so much out of it. It's fun to see her do that. Like it just gets me all excited inside because I love helping people in every way, shape, or form that I can. So I hope that this can continue to do that, even though it's been a journey. It's a journey that I think is worth it because these women are worth like showing up for. These women are worth being a part of. It's helping them and guiding them so that they can like crush their goals, crush their dreams, just make the world 1,000 times better place. So just gotta get the day done with though.
My deserted Facebook group. So
Last
let's give it a shot. What I did is I in the ocean to cool off after this hike. This is the bomb. Synchronous conversation. And we had people making jokes.
All over here. And if you go up here to search, you can search for specific things that you're looking for. So I'm actually going to search for our next topic, which is thumbnails. So I'm gonna go here and do thumbnails. And then we're going to be able to see, okay, what do we have available to us for YouTube thumbnails? We have almost 2,300 YouTube thumbnail templates that we can turn to kind of figure out what it is. I would find that in other places that when you would go to YouTube thumbnails, they look much more like blog headers. So you can really dig into this. And then it's easy to adjust and edit them. So let's go into this healing yoga one just because it was right in front of me. Let me show you what we can do here. They have these pre-loaded kind of templates for it for you to use. But we can go in here and change it. I also have this photo. And you might be like, well, Desiree, that's not me, right? If I'm going to create a thumbnail, I want it to be of me. And I'm like, absolutely, you should do that. So you can go to your computer and then I can upload this picture of myself and then I can just hit remove my background. It's going to remove everything that's behind me. I also can go and then once I've selected here, I can do this. And what's nice is I can use hotkeys on my computer just like I can like in Adobe, because again, I've been using this for so long, I'm so familiar with things. I can go in and just like edit this image to remove the parts that I want done. And so once I have it, I hit check and then boom, like I have myself as my thumbnail so then I can go and manipulate.
I didn't take a nap yesterday. I'm taking a nap today.
Of that
Lightweight.
thumbnail being racing.
Lightweight. We're so close. We're so close to the end. It's so bittersweet. It's so many things. Like we have 7 minutes. Look, 7 minutes left. And then I will just do my closing remarks and talk, and then we're done. So exciting. Again, it's so sad. It's so good. It's so many things. Okay, so it's been like a week since the event has happened. I feel like I can truly process everything that happened and like download you kind of like all my thoughts of how it went, what it did, all of this stuff. First and foremost, I think overall it went really well. I think we ran into issues that were probably pretty normal considering how we did this. And there's mainly around communication. So we were accepting people to sign up straight up into the event. And so having a way to communicate with them on how to get into the Uscreen system became complicated. So I had like email them in Eventbrite and then email them again in Uscreen. Some people weren't getting their emails to their login information. So then we had to send an email to everyone that was like, okay, you can't get in, like just go to this link here to log in and do a password recovery because you've been added to the system, all of these normal things. But there's only so much I can do if like someone has like a really airtight firewall on their email or things go into spam boxes or promotions boxes because like a system sent email like doesn't always do great, right? Like, so it's that whole situation journey that we went on. The other thing I did, and this was 100% my bad, is I didn't get in soon enough. I didn't get in ahead as much as I would have wanted to on stuff like communications or setting things up. And that was because I just wasn't in that headspace. Like I have a video on my channel that's gone up talking about like, is it okay not to show up on social media? And it was because like, there's just so much going on. Like there were so many like bad things happening in my life. I couldn't get to the work that needed to get done to be there and make it happen. And because of that piece, I wonder like if I had been able to communicate better, more people would have been able to show up and stuff. So what we ended up doing, rather than just having it free for the weekend, we made it free for the week. So if anyone could get in and watch anything, they could. And then like we really were pushing the people to get into our mastermind. So that's like the second thing. So I was really pushing a membership because your girl has wanted a membership for so long. I went to an event in 2019, I think it was, in Kentucky. That was from the Flip Your Lifestyle people, from Shane and Jocelyn. It's his podcast I watch, and it's all about like if you can get 100 people to give you $50 a month, that's $6,000 you can quit your job. And I was like, I want that. I want a membership, and I've wanted one for years. And by calling it a membership, I think like it hurts. So like what I'm gonna rebrand this really hard into is it's a mastermind. Like it's a Women of Video mastermind where we're able to come together and support and stuff. We did get some people that signed up, which made me so happy. Actually, someone signed up for the year, which is like a big commitment to this. And I'm like so excited about what we're gonna have to offer. And just now I'm in like, let's grow this, let's make this happen mode so that I can show up for these women and keep giving them like massive value. And so I'm really looking forward to like that piece of it. The other thing is like, we just like the best sponsors and partners for this. I would not have been able to make this run without StreamYard, like straight up. Like Uscreen was our home, but like StreamYard was like that foundation, the electricity, the plumbing that like made that house work. I had to set up like 37 RTMPs in StreamYard. And then I had to make live broadcasts for every single one. And like, it was like the monumental amount of like feng shuiing and things. Like we had 3 people in StreamYard, in Uscreen, going live, making things happen, bringing guests in. Like we pulled it off really well. Like I probably could do a whole video about like our workflow so you can kind of get an idea of that. In fact, I should add that to my like thing, like how to make a virtual event, like the workflow. Totally like a whole thing. But like without StreamYard, it would not have happened. Like Uscreen and StreamYard like are the perfect partners for this situation to make this happen. We also had a lot of really great other sponsors like Adobe Express and VidPros and stuff. So it worked out really nicely. So it was awesome. I'm here for everything that happened at the event. Like the sponsors were great, and I've continued to like show love and support from them here in the community and get more of the people to sign up to them and bring them attention. But overall, the big question everyone keeps asking me is like, would I do this again? And I don't know if I would. I have to see, I think, how this kind of goes out. It's not that it was bad. It was just a lot of work. And when we're already in like a super niche community as it is, in order for it to be effective, I think I would need a different promotion strategy than what I had. I think I would do more targeted ads like on TikTok and Instagram Reels and stories and stuff so that like that can kind of be more of like the advertising opportunity, like using video to promote video kind of idea. And I think that maybe we do it again in 6 months or so, or 8 months, because we're having a whole journey with this economy situation. Maybe we just make it like the creator money like event, like just be really transparent, like let's make money and here's how you do it kind of a thing. So I think that's what it is. So it was good. I'm still on the fence if I would do it again. It really just comes down, I think, to like mindset in life, like happening to me, and demand that would cause it to happen again. In my perfect world, I do this someday again in person, which is like my whole overall vision. So yeah, Women of Video virtual event. If you're interested in joining our mastermind, link is in the description down below. And if you want to know more about like what I did to promote this event and how I made it happen, watch this video right here.